Assalamu alaikum dear students, myself Suhail, and today we are going to discuss about division. So as you can see on the screen, division means equal distribution of number or group of objects. In other words, division is repeated subtraction. So students, we can say that division is equal grouping, or we can say that it is equal sharing of numbers or objects. So we can say that division is equal grouping of numbers or objects, or we can say that division is equal sharing of numbers or objects, or even we can say that division is repeated subtraction. So, as you all know that multiplication is opposite of division. So, when multiplication means repeated addition, so division is opposite to that. Division means repeated subtraction. So, all this equal grouping, equal sharing, or repeated subtraction, all this can be understood with the help of an example. So, I am going to give you here an example so that you will understand this division process very well. Suppose I have got 15 toffees and I have to distribute these 15 toffees among, suppose I say 5 boys. So here what I have to do, I have to divide this 15 by 5. That means I have to divide 15 by 5. But here we don't know what division is. So what we will do, we will do the process of repeated subtraction. What we have to do, we have to subtract this 5 from this 15 again and again until we get a number at end which is less than 5 or equal to 0. So we will subtract this 5 from 15. So 15 minus 5 is 10. Then we will again subtract 5 from this 10. We will get 5. Then again we will subtract 5 from 5. So here what I have done, 15 minus 5 is 10, and then I have taken this 10 and subtracted 5 from it, that is 5, and then I have taken this 5 and subtracted 5 from it, and our number at the end is 0. So what we have done, we have made a repeated subtraction of the numbers here. So in how many steps we have subtracted this 15 by 5? So we can say that step 1, step 2, and this is step 3. So our answer is 3. Here we have got 3 toffees. So each of the boy will get 3 toffees. So but when you see here this process, it is much time consuming. So if suppose we have got 200,000 and we have to distribute this 2,000 among say 30 or 40 boys. So whenever we divide this 2,000 by 40, we have to do repeated subtraction. So whenever we do repeated subtraction, it is much time consuming. So for that, what we are going to do, we are going to divide this 15 by 5. So what we are going to do, we are going to take this 15 inside the box and this 5 outside the box. Then we have to divide this 15 by 5. So we have to know, we should know the table of 5. Is 15 in the table of 5 or not? If it is not in the table of 5, then we have to find the number which is smaller than 15 but very close to it. But when we look at table of 5, there is 15. When we multiply 5 by 3, our answer is 15. So 15 minus 15 is 0. So here we have got our quotient as 3. So this 3 we have got it here in the process of repeated subtraction as well. So that means this 3 is our answer. So all the boys will get a 3 number of toffees each. So here now the question for us is, what are these numbers in division called as? So I am erasing this and writing here. So we have done this process. Then this number by which we have to divide is known as divisor, 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 and the number which we have to divide, we call it dividend, 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 and the number which we get as our answer is called as quotient, and the number which has remained at the end will be smaller than divisor or equal to 0, that is remainder. Now students, we have to find, we have done this division process, is it correct or not? And one more thing I forgot, that is sign of division, a horizontal line, a dot above the line, and a dot below the line. It is known as oblus, obelus, oblus. So here students, now the question for us is, we have done this division process, is it correct or not? So what we do, for that purpose we have got a formula to check is our answer correct or not, that is dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So here dividend is 15, divisor here is 5, quotient here is 3, and remainder here is 0. So students, we can use bracket here as well. So this will tell us that we have to first multiply divisor with quotient and then add remainder to it. So here our dividend is 15, 5 multiplied by 3 is 15 plus 0. So 15 is equal to 15 plus 0 is 15. So when both the sides are equal, that means dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. That means our answer is correct. Here we have got 15 from both the sides. That means our answer is correct. So students, this was all about division. Now we will move forward and know what are the properties of division. So we have done division. In division, what are the numbers in division called as? You have to remember them. And then moving forward to properties of division. So properties of division. So first property in division is division by 1. So whenever we have to divide any number by 1, our quotient will be the same number. Suppose I am dividing 20 with 1. So our quotient will be 20. So as you remember, a few minutes ago I have taught you what are these numbers called as. This is called as dividend and divisor, and this is quotient. So divisor is 1 here and dividend is 20 here. So 20 divided by 1 will be 20. If we divide suppose 350 by 1, our answer will be 350. That means our quotient will be 350. This is our first property, division by 1. Then second property, that is division by itself. Whenever we divide any number by itself, our answer or our quotient will be 1. Suppose here I am dividing 15 by 15. So here our divisor is 15 and our dividend is 15 as well. When we divide a number by itself, our quotient will always be 1. Suppose I am dividing 400 by 400. So our quotient will be 1, because whenever we divide a number by itself, our quotient will be 1. Moving forward now, moving to property third. That is property third here is division by 0. So this is our third property here, that we have to divide any number by 0. Whenever we divide any number by 0, suppose I am dividing 50 by 0, this process, when our divisor is 0, at that time division is not possible. So if we divide 2000 by 0, that time our division is not possible, because division by 0 is not possible. Then going to our last property, that is division of 0. So here remember these two things. Here in property 3 it was division by 0, here by, and in property 4 it is division of 0. So this of and by has changed the property here. When we say division by 0, we have to divide any number by 0, and that is not possible. When we say division of 0, that means we have to divide 0 by any number. Suppose 0 divided by 2. Whenever we divide 0 by any number, our quotient will be 0. Suppose 0 divided by 500, our quotient will be 0. So whenever this happens, that our dividend is 0 and we have to divide 0 by any number, so our quotient at that time will be 0. So students, it was all about division and properties of division. We learned what division is and properties of division. So in properties of division, we learned division by 1, division by itself, division by 0, and division of 0. So students, as you all know, you people, what you have to do, you have to do like and share the video, and the people who have not yet subscribed our channel will subscribe our channel and click the bell icon. Inshallah, we will meet in next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.